Hey guys, my name is Brandon, aka the Brando Critic. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I really do appreciate it. I was able to see Apple TV's newest animated film, Luck, a little bit early, and I'm here to give you my honest, no BS, non-spoiler movie review and tell you if it's worth a watch today. But before you know my thoughts, I want to hear yours down in the comment section down below. What did you think of Luck? Now, let's begin. So, we have Luck from director Peggy Holmes, and you know her from such films as The Pirate Fairy and The Secret of the Lost Wings, or whatever the heck that movie is called. I haven't actually seen any of those Tinkerbell straight-to-DVD projects. They're not really my demographic. But Luck on Apple TV Plus, though, stars Jane Fonda, Simon Pegg, Whoopi Goldberg, and Ava Noblezada. And the story is about a girl who constantly has bad luck. This girl just cannot catch a break in any aspect in her life, except for when she finds a black cat who can speak. Yes, Simon Pegg in his Scottish accent. Right, you got to see my film on Apple TV Plus. She's then sucked into a portal and finds out that all of the world's luck is created in the world of luck. Both good and bad luck, the entire world over, is created right here. But her main objective is to find a good luck penny to give to one of her girlfriends in the orphanage where she came from, because she wants her friend to find a good foster home. Now, is this movie worth a watch? I'm gonna say yes, but there is a but, unfortunately. I would only recommend this movie to people who have families with smaller children. If you're someone like me who does not have a family yet, I wouldn't really recommend this movie. Now, I will be honest that this film did win me over by the end, and I did enjoy it. However, man, did this movie start off rough. Right away, I noticed that the facial expressions and the facial animation just felt really off. It felt like their lips and their eyes moved separately from one another. And I guess another good way to explain it is that, you know, when you have Scotch tape and you pull your face back like this and it just feels like your face is just lifeless. Yeah, all the characters in this movie felt like that. They're like, oh my god, we gotta find the world of luck. And then you got the really sappy music right away, and then the dialogue, which is right on the nose. I want to find a good family, but I will never find a good family without luck. And I'm just like, oh no. I've seen too many of these cheap, poorly made kids films that feel way too manipulative. But, again, another but, this movie did win me over by the end for 3 reasons. Number 1 is the cleverness. Now, this is Apple TV's attempt to create its own Pixar / DreamWorks / Disney film. And similar to Soul and Inside Out, this movie does have a pretty fun concept and creates this wonderful world where all of the world's luck is created. Now, with a concept like that, you can go wild with it. You can create all these different sections, and you can create it kind of like a certain job, office, workspace. And for the most part, I do think they do a really good job. And there are a lot of sight gags that really did make me laugh out loud. How you see all the different departments of all the different types of luck out there. Front row parking spot, blackjack, or whatever the case may be. There's just different departments for all different types of luck in the world. And same with bad luck. Stepped in dog poo, dropped keys down sewer. And of course you have black cats working there. You have leprechauns working there in their Irish accents. There's a German unicorn, and just from a personal standpoint, I'm 25% Irish and then 75% German, so having both Irish and German jokes in there, I found that to be pretty enjoyable. But the cleverness of this world and the film itself is one of the film's attributes. Now, I do think that it got a little too complicated. Even for me, I'm like, okay, wait a minute. The pigs make the luck, but then the leprechauns take the luck in the form of pennies that you gotta polish and you gotta take out there, but then you have like the randomizer, and there's a lot of moving parts. And if I'm confused by it, then I can only imagine how a kid would feel. But speaking about the sight gags and the cleverness of the world, it brings me into my second point, which is the visual humor. Now, unfortunately, this film isn't very funny in terms of dialogue. There aren't many jokes that the characters say that really land. However, the visuals of this film did get some chuckles out of me. Like you see in the trailer, Sam, our main character, she's trying to make toast, but she drops the jam and she gets her hair caught on the shelf at work. And the speed of this animation is really top notch. And there's one little gag I gotta tell you about. It just made me chuckle out loud. There is a juice bar in the land of bad luck. And when our characters go into it, they go, "Hello, friends, welcome to the juice bar of bad luck." And then you see clink, and then you have the glasses smashed. And I'm like, you know what? It's just a quick little sight gag like that. Those can work wonders if done well, and there are many in this movie that are done very well. So it's cool to see how the animators are able to animate and visualize bad luck and Good Luck with the cat walking across the umbrellas and such. And number 3 is that the heart of this movie is in the right place. Now, I have seen countless children's/family films where the heart is definitely not in the right place, and that's where I just feel really, really mad, because children are impressionable beings, right? Remember when you were a kid, kids are impressionable, and I really do think that films have a duty when they're made for children to have their heart in the right place, and Luck is one of those movies. It teaches kids that yes, you can't have it good all the time. You know, just because you have a lot of good luck doesn't mean you're always going to have it. You will run out of it eventually, and if you constantly have bad luck, that's not a constant thing either. There's always a balance, and you can't have one without the other. And to quote Vanilla Sky, a movie that's completely different, the sweet is not as sweet without the sour. And I also like how that is basically the antagonist of the movie, just a misconception about how luck works in the world. It's not necessarily the evil bad guy is going to take over the world and just have bad luck everywhere. No, it's just a misconception, and it's a evolving of characters, which is the actual story and the actual journey that this film goes on. It's not defeating the bad guy, it's just teaching our characters a lesson. So that's why the movie won me over. Now, there are some reasons why I cannot recommend it to everybody, because this film does have some problems. Number 1 is that there are some songs in the movie, and I felt those to be completely pandering. I'm like, okay, what in the world is this? I feel like this is just to kind of keep your kids engaged because the boring moments are, you know, happening, like the character development. It's just very distracting, very odd, very weird. Secondly, I touched upon it earlier, there aren't many funny jokes in the movie in terms of dialogue, and the film does try to have the characters say funny things, but even with Simon Pegg, and he's great, he's always great, but he doesn't really say anything funny in the movie, even though he does play a likable character in that Scotty from Star Trek type of accent. And thirdly is that you know where this film is going. You know exactly what's gonna happen in terms of the beats and in terms of, okay, I can see the lesson coming from a mile away, so it's not like a big surprise or anything. But again, that's more of a minor nitpick. This movie does have its heart in the right place, and I feel like if you can get past just the very strange facial animation, which does feel very, very stiff and very fake, then I do feel like for kids and for families, this is a movie worth checking out. I'm gonna give this movie a 3 out of 5. Again, not a fantastic movie. This isn't Disney, this isn't DreamWorks, this is not Pixar. But for Apple TV Plus to go down this route and to try to make a Pixar film, you know what? They didn't do a bad job. So those are my thoughts on Luck. Let me know yours down in the comment section down below. And if you're new, hit like and subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.